Hey, welcome back to Everything Fly Fishing. We give you little trips, tying techniques, and show you some of the flies that will help you land bigger and more fish when you're on the water. So today's show, we're going to tell you how to tie two different kinds of leeches. I'm really excited to bring you this. It's fall. These leeches patterns are working. We'll kill them. So get these leeches tied up and go hit your creeks, man, for them freaking brown trout are starting to spawn. And they're going to be soon coming up the rivers. So don't miss our video. Give it a likes up. Please subscribe so you don't miss any of our tips and tying videos. So now, on to the tying video.
Get a grip on your bad self, learn to love the game. Get on down to the roulette wheel and pray that the end comes and wheels will win its way. The hotel's not alive, and the mystery's not the why. Oh no, silk is not the crime. No, it's the love, and it's the love.
We're going to start this fly by debarbing a size 8 streamer hook. Then we're going to add 0.01 wire for weight, because we want this line to sink, and I hate adding lead weight to my tippet. So I'm going to add a bunch of lead to weigh this fly down. Now we're going to start the thread in front of the wire, wrap it back, cover the wire up with some thread wraps of thread, and then we're going to head cement it. I like to head cement to seal that wire off. Now we're going to get some black marabou, and we're going to tie in our tail, which is about 3/4 the length of the shank of the hook. And this fly is really fast and real easy, so you got to really pay attention because it's going to go by real quick. So what you want to do is you want to wrap some thread wrap, secure the tail down, pull the rest of the feather back, and then when your thread wrap, put your thread in front of it, secure it down good, make sure the tail is secured down, and then run your thread up to the eyelet. Now you want to wrap the rest of that feather around the shank of the hook hurl style. And what you want to do is you want to brush it back. Keep pulling the feathers back so that they stick up like hackle as you're wrapping it around. Trying to trap as least amount of them feathers as you can. And then when you get up to the eyelet, you're going to wrap a couple wraps to secure the end of the feather. Pull everything back and wrap it and make that the head of your fly. Securing all that stuff backwards. Then you want to put a couple sets of whip finishes on it. Head cement it if you want. You don't have to. You put 2 or 3 sets of whip finishes on it. You don't need head cement. And that's the first leech. That's it. That's the leech. As this goes through the water, it'll breathe. It'll get big, skinny, and it'll breathe. It'll go big, skinny, big, skinny, big, skinny. And it looks like a leech. So now, on to the second leech pattern. We're going to start with that same size 8 streamer hook. We're going to debarb it. And we're going to basically do the same beginning with just one change. The difference is, this one we're going to add a red Chanel ball at the front of it to make it look like an egg. You could use pink, or you can go back to my old time video and use that egg pattern and tie the egg pattern in front of this. Or you could just go buy pre-made red, maybe bead heads, if you get them big enough, the size of an egg. But in this one, we're just going to show you how to use the red Chanel, and we're going to tie a little ball in front of it before we start the rest of the leech. So that's pretty easy to do. You just kind of wrap in a little round ball there, and then tie it off, and then cut the rest of your Chanel off, and go back to the back. And now we're going to restart our leech pattern just like we did the last one. Now, when we get that marabou up to the right behind that egg, we're going to tie it off just like you would bringing material up to a bead. I'm going to tie the material off right behind the egg, and make sure you tighten them down good. Put a bunch of thread wraps there so that you don't lose the material after fishing it for a little while. Make sure you secure the material down good. Put some whip finishes right behind, 2 or 3 whip finishes right behind the egg. And there you have an egg sucking leech. So we got a leech and an egg sucking leech. Now let's take a look at them both side by side. Hey, thank you for watching this video about leeches. Get them tied up, man. They really work in the fall here while these fish are moving around a lot. And, the rainbows are waiting for them eggs to come out of the browns, and leeches combine steal them, and all the fish are trying to kill them. So they work. Sorry that you haven't made a video in very long, but we've been busy working 6 days a week, getting caught up on all our bills and stuff like that. So we've been kind of busy. I'm sorry, but here we are back to making videos again for you. We will be probably trying to make at least 2 to 3 a week, we hope. We're still working, but we'll try and get as many out as we can. And then, of course, we'll be off for the winter, and we'll go back. We got some exciting stuff we want to bring you. Like this year, when we study a fly, we want to study the nymphs, the merger, the adult, and the spinners of all of the flies that we run into here in PA, and most of the ones you'll run into on your home waters. So If you don't want to miss any of our videos, if this taught you anything, you might want to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos on. We're going to get into more extreme tactics and stuff like that this year. We're going to do a little bit different videos. We're going to have more instructions. And so please subscribe. You ain't going to want to miss our upcoming videos. And if you already subscribed, thank you. Thank you for watching our video to the end. Make sure you check out all links and our sponsors in the description below. You have a very good day. Keep your lines wet out of trees and only give them fish a sore lip. And in here you can come through. Here's some of our videos from like earlier in the week, some of our playlists. You can check out all our time videos, fishing videos. You can subscribe over here. And like always, thank you for watching. You have a good day.